Hello, Mir here. Today we are going to drink whole bunch of ELEX potions. That's the idea for the beginning of this
This is a
episode.
nice place.
So, did I farm them? No. I did like mess around a bit, but that was like maybe 15-20 minutes. Then I decided, you know what, I killed enough mobs in this game, like this is my 4th playthrough, so I decided to actually cheat a bit. So here's what I have. I have 12 big ones. I have 250 small ones and 200 normal, like. And we are on level 28 on intuitive, so let's get started. I'll drink this 12, which is not going to make any difference. And I'm going to drink 250 of this. So if I drink maybe 100, is maybe going to go over the thing, but yeah, 50 is not going to do the trick, I think. Actually did the trick. We are on neutral. So let's continue. I think these values are tiny bit bugged, so sometimes it doesn't say the right thing. Actually, this is the second try of me recording this, and that's why the first time it bugged a bit, but that wasn't the reason why I re-recorded it. It was the reason because my recording software didn't capture the audio from the game. Yeah, let's do this again. Still neutral. Should at least get a level. If we didn't, yeah, we are really close to getting it. Yeah, just a tiny bit more. Bam. Yeah, we got the level. That's that. Okay. Dispassionate. Let's continue. Next one should be mellow, I think. Okay, now we are drinking the ones that give us attribute points. So, yeah. And I have a really fun idea for this video. We're not going to do quests still, but let's try Cleric as a melee faction. So I'm going to upgrade the two-handed weapon, add energy modifications to it. I think that's the best one. Actually, that's the only one that works for clerics. I tried the other two, but they were not doing anything. Stasis should stop enemies from regenerating stamina, but it doesn't work properly. So let's do this. Let's get strength to 85. Getting it to 85 because on 85 pretty much can train anything. And we'll get constitution to 85. And we'll leave it at that. Actually, let's split the difference between dexterity and strength. So let's get to 90. 90. Will we get it to 100? Yeah, let's commit to dexterity, I guess. Wow. Wow. We have dexterity maxed out and strength almost maxed out. Like, there's yeah. Like, this is pretty much OP as it gets, basically. We could max out intelligence and strength, but yeah. It's pretty great. Okay, so let's make that weapon. So we'll need some well, we'll need more natural ELEX, but we also need some other stuff. I think I wasted all of the natural ELEX. We'll see. Maybe there's some left, but I really doubt it. So energy dual hammer. This is the weapon that I want to upgrade. So you can find these two weapons, energy regen sword and energy dual hammer. These are basically the starting weapons that we picked up for clerics. Like, these two weapons are really good, even as a level 1. But we're going to upgrade this one to level 3 and re-add the energy modifications to it. So yeah, we'll need natural ELEX and gold nuggets. Okay, let's go for it.
I'd like.
Hey, so let's get it. We'll also need some. I'm not sure if we need something else, like not the gold nuggets. Let's see. No. Yep, let's get that natural ELEX.
Take that tick to the pit.
And I'm going to show you the cheat, basically, what you need to do for it. There's a like video for that on my channel, but yeah, we're going to do it here also. Hey, so buy a whole bunch of natural ELEX first.
Yeah.
I think I got really good at buying a this trader. I mean, I do it pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Would.
Yeah, I clicked on him, then press a spacebar to get this, then press a right click a few times, then click on this, then okay, then press X. And I do it really fast. I could have like find some like cheat to add natural ELEX, but yeah, let's do it legit way. And once you kind of wasted all of your money, like that's the first step into doing the cheat. Like waste all of your money and then find a trader.
What?
Then just press, like, do this with your cursor, go up and down, and then press enter. And you get stuff technically for free. It's best to do it on weapons, though we've got all of the stuff already from him, that's important. And then instead of like buying, like accepting the trade, you press Z. Then we have money. It's that simple. Yeah, I know many people on my channel told me that they did this and made the game like for them more enjoyable. Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of fun for maybe first, second, third playthrough, but after a while, like farming mobs is definitely not something that you should be doing. It's maybe if you find it enjoyable, but yeah, I do not find it any more enjoyable. So we have natural ELEX, so we can upgrade this thing. Yep. And now we need high-tech weaponsmith, and that we'll get from
Take that tick to the pit. It should be disposed of.
Cathedral? Should have enough money for that to train. And then we'll add damage modifications to this thing.
Check the supplies.
Yeah.
Be ready in case they return.
Alright, so we need battery, that's pretty important. That increases our overall energy limit. One high-tech weaponsmith, one man army is when you travel without companions, you do more damage. This one is for adding damage modifications to the weapon. This one, sense technology, not that useful to us, either this thing also, but this one is really cool. I'm actually going to get all of them. I do not have to because we won't get achievement, which sucks because I did that. I recorded to like this point and then realized that yeah, like I do not have actually enough money to get this, but doesn't matter. I already got the achievement because that video failed. Okay, so that's the achievement for getting all of the cleric spells. Yeah, we'll get that one at some point, but it's like not important. We need more money actually, so yeah. Let's make more money. A lot of money. The best kind of way to make the money is go to the trader that you sell stuff to. My preferred trader is this armor smith. and find the legendary weapons, or the weapons that cost a lot, like this Kiss of Death, and just do this. It's like really important to do it for Kiss of Death. Thunderclap, yeah, that's like really good. The Furnace, yeah, I want that. Warbow 3, yeah, Phantom String, that's cool. I didn't get the Furnace. Okay, I still didn't get a Furnace. It's really close to these grenades, so it's kind of really annoying to get. Snakebite, yeah. Sword of Advent, Corn Sword, level 2, yeah. Now look at this. 96k. This is insane. So yeah. Let's add the damage modifications. High-tech weaponsmith. We want this one, so we need electronic scrap and iron ore. We'll get that from armorsmith. Okay, I want to trade and give me iron ore. Did I say metal scrap or electronic scrap? Probably metal scrap, that makes more sense. Actually, it's well, electronic scrap actually makes more sense because it does electrical damage, I guess.
Pick your own.
Yep. Do this again. Electronic scrap. Some, not all. So it really doesn't matter, to be honest. It's not like I do not have money. Okay, let's do this. Finally. Bam. Yes. And you can also add sockets to it, I guess, but I don't think we have any good sockets, any higher level sockets, so... bonus damage... Bonus damage, I guess. And that's that. We have a melee weapon. And let's make a melee build. So, let's equip the weapon. That's of course going to be like really front and center. We want phasing, that's really cool, but not as a like on two. I really want this last stand to be like, I want to be really close so I can press it if I get in trouble. Yeah, and like we can do, where's the projection? That's really cool. And yeah, let's put some range weapons. So I'm going to do mortal beam. Do mortal beam there. Did I do mortal beam or redeemer? Okay, mortal beam. And also we want one with a weapon somewhere in there in a mix, just to have it. And maybe psi amplifier here. I don't know. This is my kind of trial build, I guess. Let's hit F5 and let's do some combat, then we'll see what we'll do. But we definitely, like, yeah, we are kinda in okay cold value, but I want to get it to synthetic. The reason why I want to get it to synthetic, I want to see what happens when we end the game with a synthetic. I kinda have an idea what happens because it was said in patch notes of the latest patch. Like, there's specific thing that's important to have, like higher cold value, but I'm not sure if you have to have it like extremely high. So yeah, that's why I want that. And I want to train combat a bit. We have more skill points to waste. And yeah, I'm going to do that in between videos, like get it to synthetic. Because yeah, it's just repeated stuff, it's not that fun. So let's get melee weapons to highest value, and rage weapons, and attack strength, and I really want a jetpack attack. I won't play without that, definitely. Heavy punching is pretty cool, but I would actually get these two. We'll get all of them really easily, but yeah. That's how many potions I crafted, so yeah. I should have crafted more. Maybe 30 or 40 and then be done with it. Alright, so there's one more thing, one really annoying thing that we need to fix, and that is to go to options, to go to difficulty, and there was like, why is this on? I do not have a clue. If you go and like put this on custom, then back on difficult, it's on manual. I don't know what I did with difficulty settings and when I did it, but it wasn't on manual, and having it on auto is super annoying. I think that happened when I started a new game with... I was messing around with that cinematic playthrough, like trying to play game without HUD, and you can find that video on my channel and like check it out, but yeah, that's probably the reason why it happened. So let's go from here. There's like a whole bunch of mobs there. And we have one-man army, but we also have Kaya. I think Kaya will do more damage than that thing. Oh wow. Like, yeah. Should be... I think we didn't sleep enough. That's the reason. Right, there are no mobs there. Let's do some teleporter where there should be mobs. There are mobs here. I know that there are. There are no mutants, but it doesn't really matter this time.
Even in the old world, they tortured and changed nature.
So buffs, like this buff is really cool. You summon this guy that uses scrap shotgun for some reason, or yeah, now it's a shotgun. Before it was spear gun. I guess he gets random weapon. We get our buffs. We get this thing. And if we like get in trouble, we are going to get press 2. And that's going to save us basically from dying. Yeah, there's like no point in looting them now if we have money. But if you do not want to cheat, definitely should loot them. Should be like some higher level mobs here anytime soon. There are those spiders. Yeah, let's try this on the spider. It's like still attacking me, interesting. Yeah, Cleric
had more time to spend here.
is really good as a melee fighter. We definitely like confuse the enemy a lot with these two things. And having one-man army, I mean the other thing, last stand ability, anytime you want it, few times in a combat, it's like, yeah, like really good. And kind of testing out the clerics, like I wanted to test melee and range because I wanted to make a guide for like ultimate guide with all the tips and stuff. So I wasn't like sure like how good the clerics are, but by the end of this walkthrough I am going to be sure. I can even rebuff myself with this thing right away. There's like no cooldown. If you wanted to be like 100% sure that you wouldn't die, you could even wear the amulet. The defense amulet. That would be like ridiculously overpowered. Okay, so let's start doing some like making more potions. Actually, I'm not going to make more potions. I'm going to do that off the camera, but we're going to do some quests. I'm not going to like make this boring. So you remember there's that guy Conrad in Tavar. He's making Big Bang, the bomb, and we need to get him some stuff to make it. So let's do that in this video, and then I'm going to do the boring stuff on camera. Let's get him that thing that he wants. Wow, we're still getting the talent. And we actually used the high-tech weaponsmith long time ago. That's fun. Definitely fun. What? Just now. I think I actually enjoy melee combat more. I used to hate it in the beginning, but once I kinda mastered it, I mean, it's not as bad as you think. How do you guys like more, melee or range? Yeah. Should be like bombs around here, so we should watch out for that. Forgot to have a jetpack attack.
Rotting remains of a long-gone civilization.
Wondering if this was like on a last floor? No, it's under here. Actually, I think it's in this room here. Probably. Yep, there it is. And there's like this strong liquor, but that's for a quest that we cannot do. That's an outlaw promotion quest. When you wanna get promoted to the next rank. We can collect and get the experience, but we cannot finish the quest. So there's like not that big of a point of doing that, so.
I've got a bad feeling about this place.
Would like even not use the buff for protection if you're using one-man army. I keep saying one-man army, but it's the last stand. If you're using the last stand, you really do not like have to use the defense ability. You could save some energy that way. Regenerates.
Even here, life finds a way.
Yeah, they got confused when I do. I have a flamethrower here. It's kind of pretty fun. There's the thing. We need it. Of course, let's go to the next one. I actually know where it is, but like, just to make sure so I do not waste your time. I think the closest way was from this teleporter, but like the teleporter is not opened, so let's actually open it and then go to the location where we need to go. It's so much fun. I mean, leaving this illusion behind. Yeah, I kinda do not like clerics because of the lore, like they're kinda the evil faction. Trying to brainwash people and stuff. But their spells are ridiculously awesome. This guy is kind of pretty strong, like this mob. I know why. Maybe I should have like spawned the projection.
This doesn't work. Hey, let's go to the next location where we need to go. Maybe not a great idea that we drop him here. We'll see.
Yeah, we are here. We could have gone from tower, but dropping on this like from above is way easier, I think.
There are stories of the life that used to live in the sea. Maybe we can use magic to restore that too.
I'm not going there.
Hey, there we go. Like, this thing actually comments. It's kind of fun. Okay, so let's go to Conrad.
Big, ugly, overstated, and decaying. Welcome to Tavar.
Here's the inverse phase inductor.
Good, good, good! That will fix the inconsistencies in the first cycle. That means we shouldn't evaporate ourselves when trying to use this. Get the rest of the components and the Big Bang will finally bang, and blast, and vaporize. You better hurry, the Duke is waiting.
Here, the proprietary Edwards condenser.
I'll get that fitted right away. We're one step closer. Just a few more pieces and she'll be up and ready. Better hurry up!
The cross armature coil.
You found one! Ah! The desert isn't just sand. She has everything you need, if you just look for it. That's it. That's all I need. This should finish the job. I hope. I'll need time to finish her, though. But then, she's gonna fly. You wait till you see her in action. This is gonna be incredible. This will take me some time, but you can tell the Duke everything is running smoothly here. Just about. I think. You can leave me to it and be ready for the light show.
Let's go to Duke.
Big Bang has been completed.
You got the job done?
First Alexator Tarek, you summon me.
Yes. We need to order a new troop deployment. You are to move forces out of Edan to the border of Ignadon. So the hybrid orders, so his will must be done.
Ignadon, did the hybrid explain why we are to move troops from an area where we are short of forces to face an enemy incapable of threatening us?
It is not for the hybrid to explain himself. His will is the directive. The directive must be followed.
I serve the hybrid. All ELEX to the hybrid. But with the converter in Edan silent, how are we to achieve that?
It is not for us to question the hybrid.
The Albs existed before the hybrid. We gathered ELEX for ourselves without his guidance. Our first directive was to reach the next stage of evolution. How are we to achieve that if all our ELEX goes to him?
The hybrid sees our future. Through him, we will evolve.
So, he says so. He always said. And yet he orders, he consumes, and we die.
It is for the greater purpose.
Have you ever asked yourself what will happen to us once we've harvested all the ELEX from the free people? Where will he turn then?
The hybrid sees things that we do not. He saw the fall. The world ignored him, and all was fire. The Alps will not repeat that mistake. He sees our future, and his cause is ours. We must deliver his vision, efficiently, and no one can stand in its way, no matter their rank. You will begin the redeployment immediately, and without further question.
Yes, First Alexator. All ELEX to the hybrid.
If that's true, then where is Big Bang now? Is it already on its way to its target?
No, it is still here.
I said the job was to be finished. It isn't finished until Big Bang is launched. So go and make sure it is sent to its target. Move!
Now let's go back to Conrad. The other way.
He's gone. Conrad must have set off to deliver the Big Bang. If he's going to Ignadon, he must have gone north by the old greenhouse dome. I'd better get there soon if I'm going to stop him.
Let's get to greenhouses here.
We should go. It's dangerous here.
Okay, so I'm going to do the range for this because it's easier, it's kinda harder. This thing would fly few times to this guy, and like getting really close to him is really bad idea because this thing kills you really fast, so it's kind of way easier to do it this way. I do not want to skip this, so let it play.
No, there's nothing here.
Yeah, there are like few things that can be picked up here, but nothing important, so let's go back to the Duke.
Big Bang is at its target.
What the fuck are you talking about? If that was true, then your stronghold in Ignadon would have been erased. And we're still receiving communication signals coming from the Horde. Does that sound like it's been annihilated?
Conrad had different plans for Big Bang.
What are you talking about?
He built Big Bang to destroy Tavar.
You're saying that shithead betrayed me. I want him dead. Now.
He's already run.
Then find him, kill him, and you will be well rewarded.
How about you pay in advance?
You'll get paid once he's dead. Now get after him. You fucking clerics. I should have known. Well, the fort will have to learn it was saboteurs. There is profit in this yet. And I will find another way to get rid of those bastards in Ignadon.
Okay, so like a cold way to handle this is to actually like eliminate Conrad, but yeah, I didn't do it in my Berserker playthrough. Not sure if I did it in my Outlaw playthrough, but just for a kind of difference, I will do it this time. It doesn't like, I don't know, it tried to like make weapon of mass destruction and stuff, but kind of for, I don't know if the reasons were good or bad, but yeah, he's kind of tiny bit crazy. But let's speak to him.
Well, that was a hell of a plan there in the fort, wasn't it? Did you see the show? Hey! Big Bang didn't let me down. I think I flat out did myself there. I'm proud of her.
You put a weapon of mass destruction in the hands of outlaws.
A weapon that would destroy them. The Duke working to wipe out his own men. Come on, you must see the justice in that. The humor, it was hilarious.
Do you see me laughing?
What? What's the problem? You didn't die? Oh no. You destroyed my masterpiece instead. You'd rather the Duke unleashed that power in Ignadon or Idan? Yes, I built it. But he knew what he wanted, and he would have found someone else to do it. Ignadon as a crater, and Tavar as all-powerful? How is that good for anyone? You should be thanking me for trying.
What are you doing now?
Take a break and do some thinking. It's gonna take something else to follow up after Big Bang. So I need a little bit of time to do some planning. Although...
The Duke wants you dead.
Yeah, I bet he does. If I was him, I'd want me dead. I guess I'm lucky, I'm free.
You know what? I think I actually killed him in my Outlaw playthrough, so we're not going to do it. I mean, he's a cleric. I don't know. And I did it once already, so yeah. We are going to leave him be. And yeah, like, we can go back to the Duke, since we've spoken to Conrad, and tell him we are not going to do that, basically.
Take care of Conrad yourself.
Get the job done. Or get the fuck out of Tavar before I have you flayed alive. Go get out and find him if you know what's good for you.
Why did you want to destroy the Horde?
The balance of power. With them gone, we'd control all the technology this side of Zakor. It's not like those berserkers want it. And with the clerics gone, the Albs should take care of the berserkers for me.
And you believe Conrad would destroy his own kind?
Oh, he's pretty damn convincing. I've not been caught out like that for a long time.
Okay, so let's see the quest log, see what we'll do next. But yeah, these things not yet. So we have I think we need to report to the separatists. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, this thing is really cool when you use it.
I've joined a faction.
Then I hope this brings you strength.
The Cleric's technology is comparable to ours, and they are fully committed to stopping Zekor's victory.
That connects them to us. But they fear the Alps since we split from them, and that means they have no trust for separatists. What else do you have to report?
The equipment I have should be good enough to take on the Alps in Adan.
I knew you would find the tools you needed to survive. Do you have anything else to report?
The equipment I have found will have to do the job.
Yes, you have done well. Your preparation should have made you ready to take the next step. But what you have achieved so far will not make you strong enough to challenge Calex.
You will need to assign someone to complete his mission.
He will be hard to replace. There aren't many Albs with his skills.
You were right to kill him. The directive only allows one outcome for failure.
Are you saying I was wrong to assign him?
Failure cannot be tolerated. Get this right before their failure becomes yours.
Spoken like a true Elexitor, Jax.
I am no Elexitor. The hybrid has yet to call me for that honor.
It can only be a matter of time before he summons you to him. You bring our father honor. I am honored to be your brother.
Honor the hybrid. Serve the hybrid.
I will not dishonor you. I will ensure this Alb's failure does not reflect on us.
Though you aren't strong enough to face Calex, you are ready for the next steps you need to take. Do you have anything else to report?
I've killed the Albs in Adan.
So I have heard. It seems you are willing to fight against Zekor.
You did well, Jax. The Cleric's attack has been pushed back. We are preparing our counterattack.
Save your troops for the converters. We must secure the ELEX supply.
I will see that is done. Why do they do it, Jax? Can't they see these attacks are hopeless?
Emotions make animals of men. Don't try to understand them. I think the time is drawing near, Calex. I think the hybrid will soon take us to the next level of evolution.
The hybrid sees all. The hybrid will be served. His is the future.
But then you and Calex never were the squeamish sort.
Killing those few soldiers took brute force. We'll need a more strategic approach to deal with the forces in Zekor.
That is true. But you have shown a measure of the skills that will be required if you are to achieve your goals. In terms of our alliance, I will ensure that our soldiers do not cause you any problems unless you show signs of reverting to your old allegiance to Zekor. More than that, I cannot offer you right now. We can trade or offer advice for now, but our forces must remain ready to fight Zekor.
That is as I expected.
You have done well, but you should be cautious in your plans. You are not strong enough to challenge an Elexitor like Calex, but I can tell you how to get closer to achieving your goal. One of my agents has reported that the rebel Elexitor Zardom is hiding in northeastern Abessa. He has established a hidden base there while the Ice Palace is searching for him. As he too is now sought by the hybrid, perhaps he will help you. You should find him and tell him your purpose. I am sure he can advise you how to take on the Elexitors without fighting your way through an army to do it. Although you will have to decide whether he can be trusted.
Alexander would never betray his own.
His loyalty is only to himself. You will see that in time.
Why have you left a former Alexander alive? If he hasn't joined you, couldn't he be a threat?
I don't know what he is. He was a loyal Alexander, and yet he has run from Zakor. That is why I sent you. Partly for your own business, but also to learn his intentions.
So I'm the bait?
Zardom is an outcast like you, but we don't know whether he still possesses his ELEX abilities. He has shown no interest in joining us. Perhaps he will talk to you. Maybe you can discover what powers he still has, and how he intends to use them.
And if he kills me, that won't be a great loss for you.
You will benefit from talking to him, and we will know what we have to do, if he should ever stand against us. It's mutually convenient.
Why should Zardom help me?
We suspect Zardom plans to end his exile and return to Zakor to lead the Albs. In his own way, he always was loyal to our people, but he doubts the hybrid. Zardom harks back to the days before the hybrid took over. He believes the Albs will evolve, that they are superior. He fears the hybrid has subverted those causes for his own ends. Put yourself into Zardom's service. Tell him that you want to fight the hybrid together. Your reputation will mean that he has to take notice of you.
What is in the hybrid's mind? Surely the infallible must know of my survival. And yet here I am, living, breathing, in contradiction of the directive. The hybrid's will commands. All ELEX must be given to the hybrid. All loyalty, all duty must be to the hybrid. For the hybrid sees all. So, why has he permitted me to live? Am I still part of his plan? Or did he send me to die at the hands of my brother? Before the crash, I saw everything clearly. The hybrid's will answered everything. Now, I have only one route to answers. I must find Calyx.
Okay, so we triggered the next chapter, but we still have like more to talk with Sestak, I think.
When did you last see my brother?
A few days ago, maybe? Calyx was ordered back to the Ice Palace. The forces of Zakor are preparing for something. We should expect an attack soon.
I met some of your people in Edan.
Yes, Nezol and his men. I also know what happened. Anyone else in your situation would probably have killed them. It speaks well that you did not.
The converter in southern Abessa has been shut down.
That is a blow struck against the hybrid. Whatever he needs the ELEX for, you just cut off one of his major supplies. I would expect Zakor is already planning a response. We will prepare for the Ice Palace's attack.
What about the other converters?
They are your business. You know how to deactivate them, and that each one shut down will weaken Zakor. We will prepare to hold their forces when they retaliate. I would say that ending the flow of ELEX into Zakor would be strategically beneficial, but you must decide that for yourself. The survival of our...
Okay, so we finished everything that we needed to do with Sestak. And the next order of business is to talk to Zardom, basically. So let's see what else we have. So we cannot like get to Calyx right away. And we have Albric's big offensive, we'll also do that one, but yeah, we'll do the old man next. And maybe we can do the companion's quest, like, because we triggered the next chapter. So we'll need to go to here. We do not actually have a teleporter there opened, so I'm going to leave that for our next video. In next video we'll speak to Zardom. Okay guys, this is all for this one. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.